Oh, wow. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Oh, hello. Hi, Sarah. Ohayo. Hi, Caliber. Hi, Joe Fox. Hi, Antares. Oh, wow. Long time no see, EE. Pull up a little chat somewhere. I got nothing on the plate today because my head hurt. I hope you guys can hear me. I don't think the music's too loud. Should be okay. Should be okay. Hello, hola, ciao, bonjour. What's it? Whatever the fuck. It's me, Iono. Whatever it is she says. Audio sounds good? Okay, epic. Amazing. How is everyone? I'm not streaming a hot minute. Many hot minutes, actually. Yep. I'm gonna see if I can set up this TikTok stream while I yap here a little bit. Because I gotta stream it on the TikToks, or else TikTok's gonna be like, actually, you've not streamed on the desktop app, so we're gonna need you to stream on the phone. I don't want to stream on the phone. I don't want to stream on the phone. Negative sleep. Oh no. But yes, there is indeed a cute feline on the screen. Amazing. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah. I've not been feeling well for the past week, but I'm taking steps and I'm monitoring the situation, so it'll be okay. But I wanted to stream since I had a little bit of a time here. I've not been able to stream, and it sucks so bad. I literally I go home and I'm like, I want to stream, and then I can't, and it sucks. Turtle.university dog meow. There's no meow there, but I felt it necessary. Please get well soon, though, Kame. Thank you. I will. Or so help me. I will. The chicken soup always makes you feel better. Is that true? The soup is good. Because the broth is good for you. That's why it's good. And I guess it does taste good, too. It has nutrients. Good for the soul? It is. It worms the soul. Kame hates us? I don't. But someone else might. Someone that isn't me. Let me move this mic up a little bit. Let's see. Drops anniversary merch dies. I didn't think I was gonna die that fucking hard, but I felt it somewhere that I was like, okay, I knew something was gonna happen. But I didn't think it was gonna be like me literally being like, whoa, unable to stream for like half a month. I got what I could in, and then I was like, bro. Well, there's always the future, so it's okay. Hey there, hello Supernova. Oh wow. Oh wow. Well, every now on TikTok. I actually did get it up. I forgot. Wow. TikTok layout's kind of cute. I'll admit it. I'll be scrolling through TikTok and I'll see a tuber streaming and I'll stop and watch for a bit. But I don't click onto the thing because I get nervous where it says Universe Cat has joined live. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No one's here. No one's here. Still fits your usual schedule? That's true. But like my intention, like wholeheartedly when I got the merch thing was to be like, oh, I'm gonna stream like every day. It's just not how that happens. You've been so busy? No, it's all good. There's always tomorrow. The future is tomorrow. I drop another wave of merch to destroy your wallet. I'll try to space it out because I was like, I think what would be a fun merch thing, because not just anniversary, I think it would be good to have like a themed one. Valentine's would be like 100% epic awesome sauce. I would love that because I love Valentine's Day. I love it. It's my favorite holiday. I don't care if it's fake and not real and false and make believe. It's my favorite. Summer? A summer one would be cute too. I can get like if I can come up with a new summer model. Give an OC a different name if I find anything that works. Yeah, it's always so tricky to name characters, so I don't do it very often, at least. You know what Daki I want for summer? A swimsuit? What? Because your favorite model is the bunny suit one, but that's not very summery, so I assume it would be the swimsuit. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is gift, and that's what it's called, the present. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hell yeah, brother. I do like my swimsuit model, my current one. The 3D one. I think it's super cute. Because it just looks, it's like just themed enough to the main model that I think is pretty cute. Quite close. What have I been up to other than being ill and sick? I went to an event sometime in August. It's no longer August. Actually, you know what? It is no longer August. Let's see what the hiccup counter was for like the 4 streams I did in August. Let's see. I was gonna do exclamation point August. I've been reading limits. I literally just started Don Quixote's where they like barely just got into the circus. Hiccups. 18. Not bad for like 4 streams. I think I had a couple sizable ones there. But time to reset the counter. Hiccup set 0. I don't know if I have a hiccup. I don't know if I got a hiccup in me though. I'll be dead honest. I feel like my head hurts enough that it's like actually you're unable to do the hiccup motion right now. Please wait later. There's a pen over here. And Krillinia? Yeah, me too. I've been wanting to read it again, but I've been sleeping. Let's see, where's my little notebook? Hello, hello, hi, hi. What month is it? We're in September. Bubble sounds so good. Oh yeah, speaking of Pokemon, because there's Pokemon BGM. What's this chat? Here. Anyone playing on Pokemon? Yeah, when it releases, I definitely pre-ordered it. I'm excited. The new Raichus are so cute. The Raichu X. It looks very Halloween. It's so cute. It looks like a little like bat. But it also looks like very much like a Pikachu. The face is very Pikachu. But it's super cute. It looks like a little bat. And the other one has a little hair tuft and it's so cute. Love it. Hiccups. 18. I'll put that away. Your shit list? You're gonna drop a fat dookie on it? What's a shit list? Are you just not gonna play it? New Pokemon are not too bad. Yeah, they're silly. Digital physical copy, which is better. Physical. I bought a physical. I feel like they're probably gonna stop selling physical games like next year. They're probably gonna be like, yeah, no, no more. CDs. Actually, CDs have not been like a thing for a while. No more little cards, you know. Summon criticers and criticers, like criticals. What did he say? Hey, what is he doesn't say, hey guys, what's up? It's critical here. Does he say that? Critical. Yeah, the patent thing, I saw that. That's actually really ridiculous, but it makes sense why they would do that because they're like insanely litigious. And then also the whole POW world thing, I think probably put them on the edge. And they're like, I think we kind of have to put the hammer on this one. Lowe's here, you're tired? Me too, Lowe's. Lowe's. With all physical media? Yeah, the PS6? Whoa, can't believe they're on the 6. PS6 is gonna be like a digital only console. And I'm like high key, like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? What do you mean it's only digital? They're gonna take away my fucking games. They're already doing that. Blu-rays are a pain to find. Yeah, and I thought Blu-rays would stick around longer because they were like, whoa, like new type of CD or DVD. But they didn't actually. Well, I guess they probably had a good run. I'm just like, what's it called? Compartmentalizing time differently, but everyone had something like that. No, yeah, the concept of summoning creatures is like not at all unique to Pokemon. It's gonna get very dicey. Eventually dropped it. Yeah, he just starts the video by saying like something. As most people do when they start a video, they just start saying stuff. And he does the same. I was saying for your PSP. Your PS5 only has 3 games. Whoa. Your PS5 have game. Your PS5 has games. Just get a PC at that point. That's what I'm saying. But then, like, I guess technically consoles are advantageous because they don't have to do other things. They just have to run a game. But even then, it's still a bit like, okay. Blu-ray barely lasted. They still make DVDs, yeah. Which is information. I saw it around. I don't know if it was just like a rumor, because I honestly am not in the console world, because I don't play a console of this generation. I'm still on my PS3 and my PSP Vita. Anyone remember the PSP Go? I still got that. And I use it quite often. To be fair, with the PS5 I got, it was on a really good deal, and somehow with price increases, it's still the best price I've ever seen. Yeah. I guess you're still in demand to some degree, right? Like PS5s, because they were so a pain in the butt in half to get. I just be gaming on my little devices and my big old computer. What gets bigger the more you take away from it? I don't know. Take and you take and you take and you take. The PSP and a Vita, they're good. They're good little machines. A hole? I guess that's true. Like an empty space, a crevice. It does get emptier. More you take and you take and you take. This guy is 7 for Switch. Gotta wait for it. What the fuck is this guy 7 about? Wait, is there a trailer? Was that in the direct? Let me look. Skya 7. The answer is a hole. Whoa. Real. This Skya 7. A dude's got a daughter that's a cat or something. Vows of Virtueless. Enter your birthday because this game's inappropriate. Okay. What up? Hello, get well soon, cat. Thank you. I'm doing my best. My best. This one's been out for a bit. I really, it's like the samurai guy. Or something like that. From Brock and God of War, Ragnarok. Whoa. Constantly inspired. Oh, the little like Switch like physical special edition has a little cat monster Maneki Neko. Like the way they put their paws up and down and you put them in the light. That's one of those. That's cute. I really like that cat unit. It's super cute. Big surprise, the cat likes the cat unit, of course. Put the chat back up here. Tried to email you a scan of the painting. It was kind of large, so may have sent it properly. Let me see. Just Google it. Just email it. Just. I'm trying to find a silly thing for email. It indeed didn't seem like it sent properly. Give it another go, but maybe try it as like a file upload instead of a control V. Maybe that would work. Although maybe there's like a file limit. I don't know how it works. Like put it through Google Drive. Google Drive. Thinking. Oh yeah, I was starting to say I went to an event in August, and then I just remembered something. I went to an event in August, and it was fun. It was like an artist alley type thing, and it was fun. But there was like a cosplayer there who was cosplaying Vaporeon, and I happened to have my little Vaporeon with me. I like to bring it out with me when I go out to special places, take pictures. And I got a picture of her cosplaying Vaporeon, holding my Vaporeon. It was the cutest thing ever. Like a high key might just print out this picture of a random lady holding my Vaporeon, like on like a faux Polaroid, and like put it where all my other Vaporeons are. But it was so cute, and she was really cute too. But she held the little guy, and she was like, oh my god, she's like, oh my god, thank you, like because she took a picture with it too. She took a little selfie. She's like, oh my god, thank you, that was so cutesy. I was like, no, thank you. And then that was that. It was so fucking epic. That was like the most I could have asked for going to any sort of event ever. It's the best thing. You're right, indeed, it was very good. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. Ooh, I forgot that was out. I've not heard much about it though, but I think it's because Demon Slayer is like one of those kind of things where it's like everyone was super into it at some point, while it was hip and happening, and people still like it, but it's more like a passive kind of thing. Like they're like less about less about posting about it or like being involved like fandom wise with it. Oh, there is a hiccup. There was hope. There was a hiccup. A single one. But Demon Slayer is good. Minus a little bit at the end, but it's good. It was a good series. Manga-wise. Mango-wise. First one of the month, yeah. 12 days. 12 days into the month is ridiculous. What do you mean the month's almost over? It's ridiculous. Here, let me update it. You haven't watched it in a while? Yeah. It's good. It like definitely is one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's good. And like you have things to say about it, but at the same time it's like just good enough that you're not like raving about it entirely. Or at least like not 24/7 like you would like something like, I don't know, what's like something that people would like rave about, like anime wise, especially these days. Like Free Ran was good, I guess, and like a lot of people recommended it. My brother had my mom watch all of Free Ren. I don't know if she got anything out of it, but she watched all of it. He also had her watch all of Chainsaw Man, and I was like, oh, did she like it? And he's like, I think so. Like, okay, I'm forcing our poor mom to watch anime when all her kids like anime and have liked anime for years. But it's finally time for her to watch modern anime. JJK, I guess JJK, yeah, it's true. That one was like hyped as fuck. I only watched like one episode and I was like, okay. It wasn't for me. Chainsaw Man, yeah, I like Chainsaw Man a lot. I'm waiting for... Is it called Chainsaw Man 2? Whatever the recent one, the one that's going on right now. I'm waiting for that to end so I can watch it. Not watch it, read it. Because things are happening, and I like things to happen at my pace. So I'll wait. I'll patiently wait. It seems to be at a good pace, too. Fujimoto really got it all on lock. So it seems. Spy Family? Spy Family I dropped when I was reading it. I didn't watch the anime, but I dropped it when I was reading it because I was like, I don't know. It just didn't seem like I got to a certain point of it and I was like, I don't think I'm as engaged with it as I would like to be. It was cute though. And it was like somewhat interesting, but like I don't know. I felt like the bigger picture, like the bigger conflict didn't really like appeal to me. Maybe I'll pick it up another day, but shrugs, IDK. What else? Free Reign, I'm waiting for it to update some more. Pick it back up. There's some really cute Free Reign figures out there. Like the sitting ones. Oh, Gojo! Speaking of Gojo, it actually reminded me of something I saw. Satoru Gojo in Fortnite. Satoru, the ways in which you talk to me. And he goes, what's the other guy's name? What's the other guy's name that they ship him with? Satoru, and then the other one. I don't remember. Should I just drop my Bitcoin on? I don't remember. It was that audio of Lover Man, and it's like him and his guy. Last time you watched before you kind of fell off of anime entirely. No more anime. Oh, but the Gojo thing reminded me. There was this TikTok, of course, of this lady who like collects. I don't know if she collects Hiccup. Saying Hiccup doesn't count. Who collects like I think she collects it, or she was just like starting to notice and picking up ugly Gojo merch, as she called it. And she was like, it's really hard to find. There's not that many of them, but trust, there are some really ugly Gojo merch out there. And like she showed, I think it was like a badge, like a badge, like a pin, what are they called? Tin badge? Nina, meow, meow, meow. Ugly Gojo merch, like license, or just any license. That'd be so mean if it was like just fan art she got on an artist alley and it was like, this is ugly. But no, that wasn't what it was. Like, some people make like quote unquote ugly things on purpose because they find it endearing and cute and funny and silly. Meow, meow. Hero Academia was the first anime I fell in love with. My Hero is good. I just didn't get into it, but it's good. But yeah, ugly license Gojo merch, and she showed 2 examples. Like she showed the first one she saw for initially, and then the new one that she saw, and like one of them was just like Gojo with like his glasses off, his shades off, when he was young, and he has like that weird smile that he does sometimes in the anime. And like he has like the under eye wrinkle that they sometimes do, and I'm like, Haiki, like he like Haiki looks like this always to me, because the JJK art style is like a little bit like weird looking, especially in like certain like panels and frames in like the anime, and like I guess that's part of the appeal, but like sometimes it just looks a little weird, and so to me, like I'm like, he just looks like that, like. That's your goat. That's him. That's him, dude. Like, that's not just like an anomaly of like Gojo. Like, this is not my regular Gojo. Like, no, that's him. He just looks like that. They're just showing you, like, for once, right? They're not dolling him up like normal. But he looks like that. 2 Naruto shirts. Naruto? Beans? I've never watched a single episode. Naruto is like that one thing where it's like, I feel like you don't necessarily have to watch it to like have merch of it, because like I feel like it's pretty surface level, people's understanding of it, and it's like yeah, like I've seen what could be considered a chunk of it, but I couldn't tell you a damn thing about it. So I watched it growing up, and like now I don't have the memory, and I didn't keep up with it. Gojo's eyes are so pretty for real. They are. The big old blues. Crystal blues. We're waiting for our friend to catch up, but me and my friends were hard binging One Piece. There's so much. There's so many episodes of One Piece. I've seen like a few episodes here and there, and I saw the end of, I think it's the Red movie. It's not the red movie. It was like the one that was like gold. I was like, okay. I'm not invested, so it wasn't like I wasn't like really enjoying it the way I was supposed to. But I watched it and I was like, oh, okay. I was watching Naruto and he says pretty good. I think it's pretty good, I guess. the way I hedge my bets and statements, but it's just because like I know I can be more excited for things, but I also think everything has its own place. So that's why I fluff things up a bit, but at the same time I humble them. The purple movie better. I feel like if there was a pink one, that'd be cool. I would like that. Purple and pink, very cute. Super Mario Galaxy movie to come out. I want to see Rosalina. She's my favorite Mario character ever. Her and Bowser. I like those two. Bow bow. The pink movie pretty good too. Well. Interrel, thank you for the resub. 26 months. Holy moly. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Dry Bowser? Dry Bowser? Like a dry bones? Have I seen that? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. It's coming to Mario Wonder. What's Mario Wonder? Me Mario and me Wonder. What's Mario Wonder? He's a real character. Let me look it up. Bone. No. Dry. Dry Bowser. Oh. He's Bone. Looks cool. Oh, there's a gold one too. Wait. You take a bite out of him and then he would like low-key melt because it's made out of gold and it's soft. That's cute, and he's red too. He has like his little baby boy haircut because it's like a hair. His hair's tied up in a little bun. I guess it's a bun, a loose bun. But yeah. Want wet Bowser? Was he just be made out of organs? Like dry bones and then wet organs? That's spooky. Shudders at the thought. No way. Bowser, but he's like hyper realistic and he's like gory and gross. Mermaid Bowser? Aw. He is like a turtle. But he's not like a sea turtle, but... Unmoisturized Bowser. Gotta give him a little bit of lotion. He's able to keep living even as a skeleton. Wow. He's so strong. He's able to do so much. What is Mario Wonder? I didn't look it up. Hold on. Many Mario games I've never played. I did play Mario Galaxy and I enjoyed that one. It's my favorite game ever. For the Wii. Mario Wonder. For the Switch. Hell of a boss short Wee-a-boo-boo. Is it about weeaboos? My guess from the title. My educated, highly intellectual guess. Is it about weeaboos? Weebs? It's a Mario game. That's the most I can glean from from Nintendo's page about Mario Wonder. Is that it's a Mario game. There's like no text on it. I didn't click on a video either. There's like a million trailers. Turn on this fan. It's hella hot. They're gonna have Lumas too. Wait, Lumas in the movie? You know, they're gonna have like a silly... Wait, they already did that in the first fucking movie. Never mind, I just remembered. In the first Mario movie, they had like a deranged, fucked up, like jailed Luma, didn't they? They're just gonna bring that guy back, if I remember correctly. Would it be crazy? Would it be crazy if it wasn't a Mario game? That's true. It's called Mario Wonder, but Mario's not even in it. He was in the trailer? What? I think I only saw like a snippet of it. I didn't see the full trailer. I didn't watch the full direct. Everything I got was from like secondhand info. The end? What did he say? Did he like laugh maniacally? I hope they bring the big Luma that likes to eat and takes you to the sweets level. You think so? I would hope so. I feel like that's what he was born to do, is to laugh. LOL. Except for Tomodachi Life, yes. It kind of I don't think I watched the full trailer of that either, because I didn't see the little thing of like the little. I keep dropping my Vaporeon. Hold on. Here fidgeting with my little Vaporeon figure. I didn't see the full trailer, but did they bring back like the makeup system that was in the Me Adventure thingy? Because now I did see that you could take the option to take off the nose, which is cool. Said about it on Blue Sky. For me, it was on Twitter and then like some things here and there on TikTok. Look behind you. Oh no. The sky. Mega Man was only able to do one sports game while Mario is still playing sports games. Sports are forever, and so is Mario. That's the truth. Detailed, but I didn't see the makeup system. Some new features. Oh yeah, it would be cool because the way people have like made like one-to-one characters in Miitopia's like makeup system is insane. I'm gonna put Mr. Antenna and Spamton in that shit. If we could do the Miitopia makeup system, they're going in Tomodachi Life and they're gonna look fucking accurate. That's enough. I miss the Miis, yeah. Bring back Miis and using them for literally everything. And their silly little voices. I did see that there was like a website that someone was developing where you could like do the Tomodachi Life like voice synthesizer thing, and like you do like the little slide bars to edit how they sound like and stuff like that. Our Mii's, fool. Specify it. Specify it next time. I'll definitely play Tomodachi Life again for sure. The first OG Tomodachi Life. But my head hurts. I didn't want to think too hard today, so I'm just yabbing it up. I miss Mii's. Mii's. The Mii's. Pokemon Pokotopia is basically just Animal Crossing, but you're a Ditto. It really was that, huh? But me and my friend were talking about it. It was kind of like something about like the way they were like, oh, you can build a house. Also, Vaporeon was in the trailer. Did anyone else see that? Just me? Okay. But it was like, it reminded us of Mystery Dungeon, where you could have like a little house and it like looks like Pokemon or whatever. And like you can like lay out the village, if you will. It just reminded us of how like the Mystery Dungeon villages look like, you know what I mean? Which is very nice and cute. I wonder though how deep it'll go, because it felt like very like they didn't really say much about it other than it's like customize the whatever. But I'm like interested in the lore because it just starts off so weird, you know? Should have sent this time. I'll take a peek. Your goat Psyduck was there. That's all that matters. That's me with Vaporeon. I saw that and I was like, I was watching the beginning of the trailer. Wait, I'm blocking the camera. I was watching the beginning of the trailer. Oh, so cute. Okay, well, let me save it. It's like I posted here. The beginning of the trailer, I was like, and they were like, they started revealing Pokemon one by one, and I was like, wait, is Vaporeon here? And it was. Comes out of Pokemon like what? Bro's owned? He's not only is he owned, the trainer seems dead, bro. The Pokedex was like broken, and it had like a picture of the trainer and the Ditto. Like, what the fuck happened? Something happened here. They're gonna make a 4th Pokemon Ranger game anytime soon. That would be really good with the Switch too, because they have like the whole mouse like ability now, right? It's like a keyboard and a mouse. Well, maybe not keyboard, but it has a mouse technically. I think that would be a good thing to do. Let's do Vaporeon. Look, where? Email. He's named Gmail for a wonderful reason. That's his name, right? Gmail? Hold on. Before I open the actual Gmail, I'm gonna look up the dog named Gmail. Is it Gmail or email? Dog. Yeah. It's just the Pibble. Gmail the Wise. He's just the Pibble. Send the mouse in quick circles for wrist damage, yeah. Otherwise, it's like what? Like you would just like rotate the entire Switch system. Image. Computer feels a bit slow, maybe because it hasn't gone to sleep for a while. Anyway, here's Gmail really quickly. But it's a Pibble. His name's Gmail, but he's a Pibble. Do you guys know what Pibbles are? It's just these little pitbull. Are they pitbulls or pugs? Those dogs. They're just those little babies and they're called Pibbles. Apparently, allegedly, my can you pet that dog? Absolutely. Apparently, allegedly, my honorary little brother has like a fan account for these dogs because he really, really likes them. I thought that was so cute and so humanizing. I was like, wait. It's so funny. All right. It loaded on my phone, but it's not loading on my computer. Oh, wait, there it is. It's just a big file. And their types and lore behind them. I haven't seen the entire lore, but I am aware that they have such lore. I'm gonna do this. So humanizing. I say humanizing because I don't know what his online activity is. That's not my thing to peruse on. But to know that it's something nice and wholesome, and it's just like a fan account for some cute little puppies is quite nice. And he's not like I don't know, like being weird on the internet, I hope. He just has a dog fan account. Okay, and then let me go here. Actually, I can save it through here, yeah? Save. Save. Again, and open this. You love this dog? Yeah. Delay. Here. Here. I guess it's like a mini pug, I suppose. He's a pickle. So sour. Sour and crunchy like a pickle. Actually, pickles aren't really... Well, I guess they are crunchy, but they're supposed to be like a little bit softened, aren't they? He's hanging with the right crowd. Yeah. He's gonna I was gonna say he's gonna become that one. No, okay, this is like some light lore. Let's see if I don't forget. Anyway, look at this beautiful painting that Antares painted of a meow meow on a beach. I like the tree shading, like this sort of like very stark. Is there here? No, they can't see it. It's very like stark shadow is super strong. I like it. And even though it's like pretty flat, I didn't get the full zoom in because I think it's gonna crash my fucking OBS. But there's some light texture on it, so it looks kind of flat. But there's actually a lot of texture. So even though like the shading only has like a couple colors, like the texture really helps add like dimension to it. It's really cool. And the Meow Meow is gorgeous there with this beautiful little shadow and his gorgeous shirt. So cool. You call it greetings from Meow Meow Bay? Stop. That's so cute. That's so cute. Hi. From Meow Meow Bay. That's so cute. Just put it here. Clothed Meow Meow. Meow Meow always has good drip whenever they choose to wear clothing. It's so cool. 2 meowing doll hairs is the current bidding, it seems. Linen shirt was more high class. It does look quite nice with a linen shirt. I think it also fits with like the simplicity of the scenery. Bob called. Who's Bob? Bob Ross called. He wants to improve that pic for you. What's he gonna do? Put more fucking happy little trees on it? This Bob Rossithan, this is not his caliber. This is something different, special, unique. A big smooch. Yeah, big smooch. 5x7 so you can sell the 4x6 postcard. Oh my god, that's so beautiful! And you put a little stamp on it in the back. That's so cute. I love that. It's practical. I love things that are practical. That's so cute. Let me minimize it a little bit to see my big old face. But we'll leave it there. Okay, what was I gonna say? about something before the painting went up because the painting was so good. I lost track. Sell it as merch. That would be interesting. Like a painting collection, a gallery, something summary. I guess the whole like summary, the summer merch thing that we were briefly chatting about. Excuse me. I love art. I would never disrespect anyone else's creations. That's wonderful. As you should not, or should. Just appreciate things for how they were, for the way we were. What was I gonna say? I'm trying to look up what the fuck I was looking about. I was gonna talk about before the painting went up. I think it was good. I'm gonna like hype myself up. I think the topic was kind of juicy and like good. I think, but I forgot. I don't think it was about the dogs. I don't remember, so never mind. It wasn't that good, I guess. Whatever topic I had to say, because I forgot. I'll remember it eventually, maybe. TikTok? But what sort of TikTok? There's so many TikToks. I don't remember what exactly it was. If it was about the dogs or not. But if it was the dogs, what about them? I don't remember. I forgot. 10 8x10s. Okay. The pic you made and a t-shirt, a mousepad, and a coffee mug. Meow Meow's face shall be plastered everywhere. On every little corner. Gonna hit the VOD later, but you must sleep. Okay. Thanks for sticking around for so long, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Today I went to a store. I do thank you. I will sip some water. And I shall tell my store tale. I went to a store and they hold they are in possession of silly little Japanese drinks, right? Straight from Japan. And I saw they had new ones and I was like, oh, rubs hands, let me see. I love new little things. And it was a peach and a strawberry cider separately. One was peach and then one was strawberry. It was a little cider and it was like in a kilo bottle. And at first I was like, the peach one sounds so good. Let me look at it. And like I was like, that's so good. And then I saw the strawberry one and I was like, You know, I'm curious what kind of strawberry it is. Now that I think about it, I forgot to put it in the fridge. Oops. I was curious what kind of strawberry flavor it was, because sometimes strawberry is super hit or miss, and like peach is usually pretty good regardless. So I was like, you know what? I'll take the risk. I'll try the strawberry one. And it was so red. Let's see if I can actually look it up. But it was so red, and I was like, this is interesting. And then I look in the back, and then it's just like, it has red 40 in it, and like something about it, because in my head started to hurt later in the day, and I was like, something about it told, like something about it, like in my brain, I was like, I think I shouldn't drink the red 40 potion right now. I think I should let my headache cool in summer before I drink the red 40 potion. I'm gonna start like throwing punches. Like was it that one poster was like my mom used to feed me this Chinese food with the and I would get all violent, but then I stopped eating it, whatever, and I got cured. I'm trying to find that. The cooling pill that was poorly sewn, yeah. All those pills are poorly sewn, so it seems. First, let me look up the Chinese food that's red. That's red 40. The red sauce made in violet. Yeah. That's the one. Are usually pretty good, but they aren't any healthier. That's what we have. Yeah, it did taste different though. It was like you know when you bite into a strawberry and you can sort of taste the like white, because you know how it's like white or light pink inside, and that part itself has a very specific flavor. It tasted like that, right? Which is like a type of strawberry that I feel like artificial strawberry that you don't really taste in like American candies. Like you taste usually like the red part, right? They make it taste very red, but this one tasted very pink. I don't know if that makes any sense. Meme. Here it is. Save image. A virgin strawberry daiquiri. Daiquiri? I don't think I've had that. I don't really, I don't really drink alcohol. Well, you said it was virgin, so it's not alcohol. But what I imagine that is just like strawberry syrup, which is like high key what this drink was. I guess. I mean, it was like soda water. It was like soda water with strawberry syrup in it. The sip I had that I did have was pretty good. I didn't finish it. Anyway, this is the post that was in the back of my head when I was debating whether or not to drink the red 40 potion. My mom used to buy me this Chinese food as a kid, but she had to stop because the red sauce would make me go crazy and hurt myself and others. That's what it reminded me of. I don't know if that's even legible. I'll just leave it there. Was it carbonated? Yeah, it was like a sparkly cider. Although I don't know if it's still carbonated because I don't know if I closed it properly. Hope so, though. Okay, let me see if I can find the picture of the drink through Google. Okay, here it is. Save. Not as WebP, as PPNG, please. Whether that carbonation is good with me, yeah. The carbonation is just a little something fancy for the edge. Big image. Anyway, here's the drink in question. It's like a nice, like, sort of alcohol-looking bottle. It's not super big, like the actual bottle. But see how red it is? It's like so red. That's why I actually turned around and like turned it to the back and read the ingredients. So I was like, what the fuck? This is like insanely red. The Chinese food post in a mold bun video. Who's mold bun? Are their buns moldy? What to do if your buns are moldly? Don't moldly. Throw them away. But yeah, it tastes pretty good. It's called Shizuoka Strawberry Cider. It's very, very red. Intimidatingly red. The Japanese drinks with the glass marble last time I went to the Asian market. Pineapple flavor. Ooh, pineapple. I haven't had that one yet. The ramunes, those are the little glass bottle ones. Interestingly enough, they're like, it's like a British thing. Like those type of like drinks. I don't remember their actual like initial name, but they're like a lemonade drink that was like had carbonated with a marble, and then they like made it overseas to Japan, and then they made it their own thing. I have like a whole like stack of those marbles somewhere. I like smashed the bottles on the floor, and I collected the marbles from them. And I was like, what am I gonna do with all these? But I like it, so I'm just keeping them. A million tabs open. Here. Bow bow. About Valve games, I see. That's how it's done. Smash bottles on the floor. They have a lot of like ramen flavors these days. I remember we used to be only like 3. It was like the classic soda flavor, and then it was like strawberry and like melon. Like maybe like another one. But now they have like a bunch of them. At the very least, overseas they have quite a few. I know in Japan they definitely have a ton of different flavors, but here they're starting to add more to the variety. A marble shooting league. Play marbles. I used to have a classmate who was super into, I don't know if you guys have seen these, but they're like marble. Oh, I remember what I was gonna talk about. It was a classmate story, but it wasn't this one. Wait, let's see if I can hang on to it in the back of my mind real quick. Anyway, I used to have a classmate who was super into marble racing videos. They would just like race. They have like obstacle courses and stuff, and then they would just like have marbles of choice. and they would race them, and like it would get heated sometimes. And that's all I know about it. I never asked too many details about it. But I was like, whoa, whole different world. Hunter X t-shirt on the Jimmy Fallon show. I've not seen a single ding of Jimmy Fallon. He's still around? Wait, is he the guy? No. He's still around? Melon flavor good. Melon flavor is so good. Japanese like candy companies and food companies do melon flavors like insanely good. Sell Pocky now? Yeah, Pocky's everywhere. Like, look, the old days where it was such a thing to like try exotic Japanese snacks, and then it would just be like Pocky, and people were like, "Whoa, what's this?" And it's just like a little cracker with like chocolate on top. And it was like such a cool thing to see. Like, look, and then they have a cookies and cream Pocky, but like now they're so common, you can find them like in any store, usually. Chocolate or mint Pocky. I don't know if I've had a mint one, so I'm just gonna say chocolate, but I don't even like chocolate like that, so probably mint, TBH. Marble Olympics. Yeah, I think it might have been that. But he was super into it. Anyway, I remembered the story because the topic was the honorary little bro having like a dog account, like a fan Pibble account. And we were like, oh, when he grows up or whatever, I was gonna make a bit like he's gonna end up being one of like those dudes who make a like one of those like animal theme pages, and they just like end up like selling them and like making hella money off of them. And okay, and I bring that up because it actually reminded me, just to give you a little refresher. Are you guys listening? Pop quiz. A refresher, like what the introduction to the topic. But I had a friend who I don't really, okay, I think it's called the whatever, like a rating dogs account. It's like on Twitter. It was just like this young man who would, like, people would submit pictures of their dogs or whatever, and he would like rate them, and it was just like generic kind of like, wow, this pupper is like super cute or whatever, or, like, wow, they really did their best or whatever. The We Rate Dogs account, yeah, that one. I had a friend who, like, I don't know how, because like I had seen that account here and there, because like who hadn't, especially at the time. But I didn't know that there was like a guy behind it. And I had a friend who was like super into the guy who was behind the account. Did I guess he was cute? I wouldn't know. I actually don't remember how he looked like at all. But she was super into him. I always found that interesting. So it was like just like the fact that it was like the account, like the We Rate Dogs account. I was like, whoa, like, okay. That's just interesting to know like the admin behind the account and to like be like super into them. I was like, whoa. What a world we live in. But it makes sense, right? Like, because like I'm sure there are people who were into the account for like the content of like having all those dogs and like, oh, it's cute. But then also like there's like person behind it, and then people start getting really into that. You know what I mean? For whatever reason. Seen that kind of years ago. They're still around. I see them sometimes on my feed, but I almost don't know if it's like the same guy, because I feel like he could have just sold it for like $1 million at this point, because they have like hella engagement, and like I'm sure they do brand deals and stuff. Use Imgur around the same time I did. I see. A controversy or something, I think, with account or another dog related one because of the owner. I think he definitely got into some hot water at some point, but I legit cannot remember what it was that the fucking We Rate Dogs account got like into. Like I don't remember at all what it was. I think it was like like it's not of my time. It was like something about like not crediting something or like spread, like I don't, okay, honest question. Do you think if I look up we rate dogs like Twitter and then like controversy, like do you think something will come up? I feel like there's so many things that happen on the internet that really don't get documented at like a level where it's like if someone like me remembers it and I'm trying to find proof of it, I feel like it's kind of hard to do so. Let's see. We rate dogs controversy. A year ago on r/pro life. Okay. A BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed's still up? see. Oh, it was this. They were changing the names of the dogs on like that they posted. They were changing the names. I remember. It's all coming back to me, bro. Jimmy Neutron moment. I remember. They were changing the names of the dogs. There's an account that posts cats, forgot the name, but people have noticed that they've AI edited the cat pics they steal to be a whole nother type of cat. I've seen that too. That's like ridiculous, bro. I need that Twitter history to do on TikTok. That guy's videos are so good. I wonder I wonder if he would cover such a thing though, because it's not necessarily just like a single tweet. I guess it is like the tweet in question, but like I feel like there's a lot more to it. It's crazy that stuff people will engage with at that level. There's just so much cash. No, legit. It's like there's money everywhere with people with eyes to see or whatever. Do you own Alucard? No, I have not. I don't watch battle videos. Probably will though. I think the count's pretty big. Yeah. Names of dogs may be edited to protect identity. Maybe they try to add cuter names. Let's see. The creator's super popular Twitter account, We Rate Dogs, Matt Nelson, has been accused of whitewashing after changing the names of dogs submitted for the rating. The backlash started when the Dog Rates account changed the name of a dog from its Arabic origin name, Kanan, to George. Yeah, I see the issue. Like, he really didn't have to rename it. Because it's just a fucking dog. Also, the name is not even like that out there either. It's like a pretty normal name. It is crazy. Let's see. This article was made 2018. Oh my god, that was ages ago. 2018. I don't know if there's any. He posted a tweet in all caps that said, "I won't change any more of the dog names. Holy fuck." Is that really his response? And he said, "Oh god, here we go. I asked the owner and he said he didn't mind. I blocked you because you weren't following and you weren't about to stop commenting. I can't emphasize how little this had to do with the origin of the name." Okay. I always enjoy changing names. It helped me figure out what people liked. As long as the owner approved, I thought it was fine. Whitewashing the names was obviously not my intention and will never happen again. What? Oh, TikTok's beeping my pager. Hold on. There we go. Interesting. 2018. I guess that's it. But like, he's definitely still around. At the very least, the account's still up. Where am I? Here. For audience engagement, yeah, he was definitely like a super business oriented person. So he was like, these names do better, so I'm gonna change the names to something like this. But so for whatever reasons, people somehow knew the name of the actual dog, I guess, and they were like, wait, that's weird. Let's see. You're going as the landlord. That'd be like that reminds me of like those videos. It's part of my head. It reminds me of those videos where people like invite their friend to a party and then everyone else that was invited dresses up as that friend. And then it's just like a whole copycat party. Dumb dog names always get people interested. Yeah. Everyone loves a silly dog name. Although this isn't a dog, there's a cat named Fortnite right now on Twitter, and it's very cute and silly looking, but their name is Fortnite. Very silly. I'm trying to think what other... Oh! There's, I wonder if we can pull up the video. Lolcats. All the way... from the past. There's a little doggy on TikTok named Daisy, and whenever it's time for a treat, they do a little piano song for her. Cat meow meow. Daisy. Remember when we used to run? we go. I'll show one of the videos if it lets me. Let's see. Let me return to center here. Saying, Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. That was my first was taking vocal lessons. That was the very first song I chose by myself to learn because it was easy and simple and it had and it was fun and cute. So I know it, but I forgot it. So I don't know it. Yeah, let's see. Get this to show. Oh. No crash, no crash. Here it is. No? Oh, it has a filter on it, I think. There we go. Oh, it's back there. Then what's this? I have 2 of these on. Okay. I hope the audio isn't double muted. Probably really quiet. You can't hear it? Hold on. I'll bump it. Gotta hear Daisy's little song. Hope you can hear it.
Good girl, Daisy.
To the bacon pancake song. Talk about a classic. I think I've seen that video too. I hope you heard it just enough to hear the song. It could have been a little bit quiet. Greenies, greenies, it's time to dig your greenies. Greenies, greenies, it's greenie time now. Put it back on. But yeah, I don't remember why I brought it up. Maybe just because we were talking about dogs? I don't remember. Oh no, because it was Daisy, and her name's Daisy. The dog's name Daisy. She always knows exactly what the song is that they play for her treat time. Like they'll play other songs for her, and she knows it's not the treat. But when it's treat time, she knows exactly the right song. And then she always goes under the piano, and then she goes to the drawer, all happy, and then she waits and she gets her treat. She gets it twisted in her mouth, and she always goes to her spot to eat it. And then usually the lady will go, "Good girl, Daisy," and then she'll like struggle to pet her. Because I think the lady's like looking at her phone camera to make sure her hand is like in frame. So she always like hovers her hand over her. It's very silly. But they like release piano music for it and like sheet music for it. If you ever wanted to play your own little Greenie song. It's so cute. The commercial jingle, yeah. The Greenie company actually did send them like a little package that they opened, and it was like, Daisy, look. And she enjoyed it very much. Cup. She's very happy with her greenies. I think I've only ever bought greenies once for my cat, and I guess he liked it, but I only bought it once. We never really gave him that many treats anyway, because he had a habit of of like not eating. If you give him treats, he would be like, I want that one. My other cat is the same way. Like she'll protest if you don't give her the treat, if you get her too used to it. They don't get treats very often because they're very bad about it. But they'll half-ass tricks though, so it's kind of funny to give them treats. Stuff like that, get people watching them monetize it, yeah. I guess it's, for TikTok's sake, I guess like just them getting the initial TikTok partner thing would be enough. Like the one where they pay you per views, like per X amount of views. So I think they posted it pretty often, like their little greenies routine. They post it pretty often and gets a good amount of views regardless. So I feel like they might be making like at least a little bit of dinner money here and there from that if they chose to enter in the program. The cat's back, the one where it looks like it's wearing too much makeup. I have not seen that video in a long time. But I remember it. Ma, the cat's back. That weird looking cat's back. Or treat motivated enough to actually do the tricks. My cat was treat motivated enough to do it like a couple times, and then he legit was like, I'm not doing it if you don't have the treat. I'm like not gonna fucking engage with you. Like he knew. Like I think in general he wasn't that food motivated, and my other cat is also not necessarily like food motivated. Like she likes food, but like you know those acro cats, like those cats that they make like do tricks and stuff, and like they're like shelter cats and you can adopt them. I think is what that is. They do like not world tours. They do like tours in the US from coast to coast. Those cats are extremely food motivated, and they like learn to do tricks and stuff like cross poles and like fake play instruments and stuff. Like I don't think I could get my cats to do that. Like no matter how good the fucking treat is, like they would not do that. I think they would eventually learn that they're not gonna get anything, or like it's not worth the effort, and they would just like not do it. But those cats are very, very, very food motivated. Won't without seeing the treat in hand, yeah. I tricked my cat once into doing like I make her do a little spin when I give her a treat. And at one point I taught her also to like stand on her like hind legs. And she did it only like 3 times without a treat in my hand. But then she learned very quickly I didn't have a treat. So she stopped. They're very smart and they really don't do anything if they don't want to. Cats that do tricks are not cats anymore. They are dogs. Dogs are just like more... I understand having like a not food motivated cat. I feel like a not food motivated dog is like, whoa, are you okay? Because I feel like dogs are very, very food motivated, like in general. Motivated. Like a cat can be like somewhat interested in a treat, but like a dog like not liking food, it's like, whoa. Are you okay? Teach a cat to hug you? No, but thinking on it, maybe I could have taught my cat that because he was a fighter, so he would like do the thing like, you know, when if you like rile up the cat too much, like you can like put your hand over them and they'll like hook it with their hands. Like I guess that's a hug. Like maybe I could have taught him that, but it could have been just reinforcing the behavior of him fighting, so probably wouldn't have been a good idea. Dogs are more about pleasing humans in general too. Yeah, they know that if they get real cutesy with people, they get what they want. Like when they tear up your carpet, because they are high energy creatures, and they look at you because they're not regretful or anything. They just don't like that you're talking to them like that. They know you didn't like it, so they're trying to get on your good side, but they don't regret it at all. But they don't know that. They just don't like being reprimanded, is all. Who does? Some freaks out there, I bet. You can say kumquat. Aw. Kumquat is pretty good. Like cute little fruits. They taste pretty good. I probably would end up just naming it QQ if it was actually called quat. QQ. The feral cat I work with is a really insistent icon. The picture looks very that's so cute. Cats are super observant. They really like to look. Like they're big on looking. Big observers. They love observing. Very smart. Just blinks at the camera. I'm like thinking what else I can say. I definitely had other things to say. It might end soon anyway, 'cause it's getting late. I'm trying to see if I have any final thoughts. Maybe even a couple prayers. I don't know. What was I thinking? I don't know. The one thing about me is that I can sit in silence easy peasy. The only reason I'm like here like trying not to is because this is like a stream and like technically you're not supposed to sit in silence because it's not good for the whatever the fuck. But I don't mind sitting in silence. I'm a big fan of just sitting there and like enjoying the moment. Hashtag enjoying the moment. I'll just sit there. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll say it. There was a time where I went to meet a friend that I had not met in person up until that moment. And when we met, we kind of just sat in silence for a little bit. And I didn't say anything because I didn't have anything to say. But I didn't mind because I'm okay with silence. But in my head, I was like, are they okay with it? And I think they were. But it was quiet. Dude, I literally am terrible. I think since then, because it was years ago. Since then, I've learned the art of like trying to keep up a conversation or like start a random one, even if it's like not something like even if it's like my brain is like okay with mellowing out. Like I need to engage people because that's how you learn about people and that's how you communicate properly and like socialize. But I don't mind silence either, so it's kind of difficult to make the first move. But I've learned since then that it's important to do so. I've gotten better at it. Staring at paint drying stream. I'll do it. I'll like look at every corner and I'll be like, look, this side got like a little less glossy. Like it's like less shiny. Silence is fine. Every second can't be filled with sound and being able to enjoy that is valuable. Yeah. I know, like in regards to like at least like having whoa, so many hiccups. And at least having like silence in streams. Like I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of like when there's like a little bit of silence in streams. Maybe it's because I watch them as VODs and I'm not like a chatter anyway. But like when there's like when Jerma streams, Jerma985, when he streams, there will be moments where he's like maybe reading chat or like doing something and he'll just be quiet. Like I think that's nice. Or like when Kanai Nijisanji JP when he streams, he actually is pretty quiet, especially in the beginning or when he does like a chatting stream. He'll be pretty quiet and just like, you know, be thinking or whatever or like reading chat. Like even when he reads chat, he doesn't necessarily like directly respond to it, but you can tell he's reading it and it's just quiet. And I think it's nice. Like a little bit of silence. Always paint in silence and eat breakfast while it's quiet. I find it that I always want to like try to listen to music when I'm like doing creative stuff. And like I usually will, but there are times where I'll find myself like unconsciously like muting whatever music I have, or I'll just like let something like end and like no more music is playing, and I'll just like lock in for like a good 10 minutes or something, maybe a little bit more. And I just won't realize that there's nothing playing because I'm just so in the flow. Very fun. Silence is important. I think silence is very important. Like when you go to sleep and you hunk shoo. 37 months, good for 37 months. Thank you. Thank you. PH Sauce God, thank you. I appreciate it. 37 months, holy moly. Holy schmoly. You try to, but it gets a bit overwhelming. Sometimes there's a bit too much going on when you want to focus. Yeah, definitely. Like when you go to sleep, like it's nice to have it be quiet. Sometimes I'll leave my computer on when I go to bed, and my computer's in my room, so I just hear like the fans and like the computer going off. And I'm like, wow, it'd be nice if it was quiet. It'd be nice if it was quiet. You're the desk pad, epic. I like the desk pad. I tried to include all the. I wanted to have a design that had all the uniforms on it. But I couldn't think of like what other way to incorporate most of them, if not all of them, than a desk pad. A desk pad was a perfect way to do it. Everybody's there. Everybody so far, at least. We'll see about the future. There will be more models, as always. Always. I should just hate autocorrect. I tested hi Jeff, but it came up as hi jerk. Lost one friend doing that. It was that hashtag serious. That your hi, my name is Jeff friend really thought you were for real about saying jerk. It was that for real for eel. For eel. Hi jerk, hi. Hi jerk, hi. Kame? I don't believe that one. Well, maybe a little bit. I know that at the very least iPhone autocorrect is like hella vicious. So I'm like, maybe I'll believe it. Fool me once, okay. Fool me twice, Fool me thrice, I won't believe you the thrice time. Hello, hello, Akatoe, welcome. Welcome. What else have I been up to? It's not that funny even when you have a dog that has no legs. When dogs don't have like legs or whatever, or like animals or like cats and dogs at the very least, they'll like have little wheelchairs for them. They have like wheels on them, and they can usually just put them on the wheels and they can like run around and stuff. It's really cool. My sister had mentioned like there was this account of this guy who had like what's it called? He like not shelters, but he like takes care of like cats that like were in accidents or like have like paralyzed legs. And like those little machines cost quite a bit of money. It was midnight. Oh no. It is pretty late. I might call it soon too. I said that like 30 minutes ago. It is quite late though. But those little machines that I mentioned, like the little wheels that you can put on those little creatures, like really like properly engineered ones cost like a little bit of money, and he has a few of those animals. But he just puts like pillowcases essentially on their legs so that they don't like hurt their legs when they like walk around dragging them. And like it's really silly to see the videos of like the cats like, you know, having a little bit of a scrap or a little bit of a play. And they're just like swinging their little like pillowcase skirts around. It's silly. They do their best. 0 legs. You didn't call him or anything because he can never come to me. I'm sure in his head he was running right towards you. Do you remember when we used to run? That dog was named Daisy too in that tweet. Do you guys remember that tweet? I feel like I bring this tweet up at least once a year. I'll probably show the tweet and then I'll go. Do you remember when we used to run Daisy tweet? This is like an all-time tweet for me, like 100%. Here we go. Save image. JPEG. Love it. Here. Little itty bitty. Have to snooze. I have to do measurements and stuff just like for human prosthetics so it doesn't wear a wound or anything. Yeah. It's like a whole process. Can't tell a joke when you see one, can you? Oh, I love seeing and telling jokes, but I also have the ability to talk about literally anything and anything. Anything and anything? This dog looks like my dog from my teenage years, Daisy. God, I miss Daisy. I miss Daisy too. And then someone, I guess is named Daisy, goes, "It's okay. I was reincarnated into a real girl." He goes, "Do you remember how we used to run?" Twitter from iPhone. Definitely like a number one like top tweet of all time. Like 100%. Wow, hello. Definitely on the top 10. I find myself quoting it all the time, even though it's like so nonsensical. How was your day? It was pretty good. I went shopping despite my head hurting. Oh yeah, I remember speaking of that. You haven't seen the post before? It's really, really good. I guess it's from, I said it's 2022, so it's a little bit old, but it's a wonderful sequence of tweets. I went to a little restaurant with some friends, and this poor lass was like the only waitress for like the entire like half, like basically half the restaurant. And so we tipped her like basically like a whole meal's worth of food because we were like, she deserves it. And I wrote her a little note. I hope she liked it. I said, "Thank you." Insert name here, and I drew a little cat on it when I gave her the tip. I hope she liked it. I used a headache, yeah. It's like maybe kind of going away, but not really. It's definitely gonna come back once I stop streaming. If you would never be reincarnated, would you remember licking your own butt? Like if you were an animal and you were like an animal who licks their butt and you were reincarnated as a human and you're like, wait, I used to lick my own ass. Like, but like, okay, I guess the question would be like, would you even like give a fuck about it? Because you had the context that you were an animal and like, and you just do that because you're an animal. Like, I feel like you wouldn't really think much about it unless like someone else knew that you were reincarnated and like maybe they were with you and then they could make fun of you and be like, "Remember when you used to lick your own butt? Haha, you smelly dog." And you're like, "I'm not a dog anymore. I'm a person." Like, I feel like it would only be embarrassing if someone else was there to like make fun of you for it. But like now it's like, if it's just you, like what's it matter, truly? Only you remember. Underestimate how much of being a server sucks. No, yeah, she looks so stressed out. Like, but like she was like the only person doing it, and she looked so stressed out. But she was like hella on top of her game. Like she was like really working it. And I was like, damn girl, like we gotta tip her really good because it's nuts. Reincarnate as a cow. If I ever become a cow, I want to be like the really cute ones. I guess cows are kind of like cute in general, but they're like also a little scary. They're a little scary because they're huge, like bulls and stuff. They're huge. There's this lady who has like a cow, and she like it's like huge. I think it's maybe more like a bull, but it's huge and it's nice and peaceful. But like she like gets on top of it, like it's like bigger than a horse. It's crazy. Like wow, that's a beast for real. Shit. Cows are cute. I like cows. I always feel like I feel like this is like cutting, like oh I'm cropped. It's right here. Sheep have really long tails normally, but they make them small because then they get doo-doo all over their butt. It's important to not get doo-doo on your butt. Because servers are always nice. It can make the whole meal better. No, for sure. She was so nice. I was like, oh my god, we have to. And like normally I wouldn't necessarily leave a note. Because like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I never know what the establishment does with cash tips. Like, I feel like sometimes, like, some establishments will, like, take all the tips and, like, distribute them amongst servers, which is, like, I get that, but also, like, I feel like if a person earned the tip, like, if a single server earned the tip, like, they should take the money. So I really wanted to leave a note to, like, make sure people saw it was for her specifically. Because it was her money, and she was nice to me and my friends. She was on her A game, so she deserved it. I said, right, yeah. At the very least, I wanted her to know that it was for her. Even if she didn't get the entirety of the tip and they had to like split it amongst everybody, at least she knew she earned that much in her actions, I suppose. That sort of thing. Food was good too. It was yummy. Why are salads like 1,000,000 calories? Can someone fucking explain that to me? Why salads are 1,000,000 calories? I assume it's the dressing, but like the dressing alone can't be like 1,000 calories. Like it would be like what the dressing is like 500 calories, and then like the fucking vegetables are 500 calories. Why are the vegetables 500 calories? It's like not even that much of a salad. Why so much? So the cheese and dressing, yeah, but like, is it really 1,000 calories worth of cheese and dressing? Like, I don't know. At the very least, like the portion that I ordered was like pretty small, like the salad portion, and yet it was like the salad may range from 600 to 1,000 calories, and I was like, what the fuck? If it's sugary, I guess so, huh? Just load it the fuck up with sugar, huh? I don't know. It's just crazy to me. Cause you'll always hear like, oh, like order a salad because it's healthier, and it's like, I guess so, but like if you're the type of person who cares about calories instead of like macros, which a lot of people tend to care more about, maybe not more these days, but in general, people care more about caloric number than macros. Then it's like, bro, it's just as many calories. Any meat? No, it was just like a Caesar salad with like tomatoes and cucumbers, lettuce. I guess I had croutons, but even then, I don't think the croutons were pushing that much weight on it. I don't know. It definitely is like the amount of sugar that everything has like combined, I feel. Plus the cheese. It's late. Stretch. It was good though. It was just a fascinating thing to think about. I'll put it here again. I'll hide it and then it'll come back later. All right, I think that'll be it for today. I gotta drink some water. Croutons are pretty calorie heavy usually, but 600 plus seems weird. Yeah, I know, right? I think that's what threw me off because I know those things are pretty hefty, like on their own, but like together like that, it's like I don't know. Poutine is fries, cheese, curds, and gravy together. I have not. I've heard it's good though, but I've not tried that at all. I've never been to Canada, so I don't know. That's where they eat it there, right? All right, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go do something about my headache before it gets worse. I'll try to come back to streaming though. It should be easier. All right, everyone. Good night. Thank you for the chat. Bye bye. Love you. Sweet dreams. Meow.